49er fans, welcome back to Bully Ball. You know what today is. It's Mock Draft Monday. We got the NFL draft coming up in 11 days from the recording of this video. So if you're watching it, it's 11 days or less until the NFL draft starts. It's finally time. And you got to think about it. If the draft is in 11 days, we won't see the 49ers pick for 12 days because they do not have a first round pick in the NFL draft. But with that being said, let's hop into a little bit of prospect news before we start this NFL draft, mock draft, sorry. But 49ers showing heavy interest in Dorian Thompson Robinson from UCLA, the quarterback. And, it's interesting. They've met with him 3 times now, including a private workout that they just conducted. I believe it was yesterday. Um, he was looking like a sixth, seventh round pick, maybe fifth round pick guy early on in the process. Seems more like a fourth, maybe third round guy now with how much interest he's garnering from teams. So, why are the 49ers so interested? I can't tell you. Every content creator is going to tell you their theory, what's going to happen. I can't tell you, but I'm just saying they're showing a ton of interest. And, we'll see what happens. Kind of a guy that has Brock Purdy's size, but more of Trey Lance's athleticism, being that he's about 6'1", kind of smaller build like Brock Purdy, but then he has the huge arm, the speed, the athleticism that Trey Lance possesses. So, kind of a middle combination prospect of the two in a way, but not really. So that's interesting news. Another guy, Jake Witt, the offensive tackle we did have on our channel for an interview. Watch that if you haven't already. But he went on a top 30 visit with the 49ers. We love to see it. Great guy. He's kind of a moldable ball of clay, not much experience at tackle. So you get him behind Trent Williams and let him mold him into the tackle of the future. That would be awesome. But anyways, just wanted to throw those two tidbits of info out there. 49ers have had a bunch of top 30 visits, met with a bunch of prospects. But those are the two major ones I wanted to address. So let's hop right into this. All right. So we are not up until pick 99, but I think I want to move up today. So let's package two of these third round picks and let's go take a look. Let's go see in the 70s. See if we could get 73 from Houston. See if that's something they'd entertain. 42% chance that they would do it. Let's throw in pick 216, 57% chance they'd probably take that. So we're going to go ahead and do that. I could try to do it a couple times, see if it'll go through, but I don't want to deal with it. So we're trading 3 picks to move up about 25-ish picks in the draft. Let's see who's available when we come up on the board. 49ers, they've been feeling their needs all offseason. They brought back Kerry Hyder. The D line is pretty much full. I still feel like they can improve at both interior and at the edge position, but the roster looks full right now. So, we move up a little bit, see if we could get a higher level prospect right now. Let's see who's available. Good center, Luke Whippler, that I like available here. We don't need a center at the moment. Chandler Zavala, really good player. Jordan Battle, the safety from Alabama, really like him. Jamie Robinson, a lot of these guys that we probably could get back at our pick, like in the 100 area, I would say. But let's see. Tyler Steen, the tackle. I know a lot of people like him. I really like Wanya Morris here. I believe I did get him, at pick 100 in a previous draft, but I feel like he probably goes a bit higher than that. Yeah, people have him in like the 80 range, mostly early 90s. So we're a little high for him here, but I think he could come in, start for you immediately at right tackle. 6'5", 307. Morris has the movement skills and length of an NFL tackle. He's shown intriguing development over his career. So you love to see that. So maybe we go him here. 49ers have done a ton of work on tight ends, as we've seen in this pre-draft period. Maybe they go Tucker Kraft here, small school guy, but very athletic, good receiver. Broke 25 tackles on 102 catches across the past 2 seasons. Seemed like a 49er to me. Would you go with him here? Let me know. Or do we go with, Jordan Battle, the safety, do everything safety, played slot, box, and deep. You look at his only 1 interception this past year, which isn't great, but look at his coverage grade. Really, really good. And look at his grades the past 3 years. Really good. So good player compared to Adrian Amos. One of the most reliable safeties in the class. Well built, physical safety, fluid hips and change of direction. His range is just okay. Not going to make many plays from deep alignment, so you don't like to see that. Battle may not be a special athlete, but he plays such a steady brand of football that rarely gets exposed. So, do we go with him here? Could be a good pickup. I know a lot of people like Michael Wilson. I do not want to take a wide receiver with this pick. I'm debating between Jordan Battle here. I would say Tucker Kraft, but I feel like this is a bit early, or Wanya Morris. Who do you guys think here? Tough, tough pick for me. Byron Young, my guy, is here as well. I would love to get him in the 100 range. So I won't be going with him on this earlier pick, but he is my guy. So, let me know. I'm going to change it up this time, though, because I have taken Wanya Morris before. And we're going to go with Jordan Battle here. Get a safety. He may not start this year, and I know you're going to say you traded up for a guy that's not going to start this year. Yes, because Tashawn Gibson is probably only going to play 1 year and then be gone. So we take him there, come back up on the board at 101. And it looks like all of the other players we really liked were taken. So all of our tackles and things like that. So who are we going to go with here? Do we go with Luke Schoonmaker? I know a lot of 49er fans are high on him. Doesn't have much production at all the past 2 years, but a lot of people love the size, weight, speed combo. 6'5", 251. Do we go with Luke Schoonmaker here? You guys let me know if you would take him. JL Skinner, like him, but we already addressed that. You know what? I'm going to go with our guy, Valemi Fehoko here. We've been passing on him, but I feel like he's climbing. I feel like he is a 3rd-round prospect. Dude gets after the pass thrower. He beats tackles in a variety of ways. He was at the 49ers local pro day talking with the coaches. I feel like he's going to be a 49er. Look at the grades. Insane grades. Pass rush win rate, 21.5%. 90.2 pass rush grade. Also good against the run. 12 sacks, 50 hurries this past year. That is insane production. Did it the year before too. 8 sacks, 34 hurries. So you love to see it. And look at the size, 6'4", 276. So he's a guy that he could start at edge for you with that size, play on rundowns and pass downs. He has good burst, even though he might not be the fastest guy. We're going with him here, Valemi Fehoko, to close out our 3rd-round picks. And, we always seem to address defense, man. It's just 49ers are just a defensive team, always have been. And look at the hit we just got, guys. So You got Davis Allen here, the tight end. I know a lot of people like him from Clemson, but and here's DTR. DTR is available here. Do the 49ers grab him? They might. They really might. But right here, we will go ahead and take Luke Schoonmaker, who I had just mentioned, talked about, and showed. A guy the 49ers could be interested in. So we get our tight end here. And then we come back on the clock. Jose Ramirez, pass rush specialist we like, is available. Marte Mapu. I believe he had a top 30 visit with the 49ers. Not 100% sure, but I believe he did. Could go with him here. You guys know Keaton Mitchell is my running back in this draft that I love. Him and Israel Abaconda, two guys, I would really, really take, especially here around this range. So let's go ahead. I got to do it. Sorry, guys. I really like Braden Daniels. Most people see him as a guard in the NFL, but I think he can play tackle. And I know Emery Hunt has him listed as his best tackle in this class, which is crazy, I know. But you turn on the film, dude can play. Played right tackle last year, left tackle this year. I believe he could really come in and compete for the 49ers right tackle job. And I believe the 49ers did have him on a top 30 visit. Correct me if I'm wrong. 6'4", almost 300 pounds, needs to put on some weight. But we get our right tackle here in the 5th round, too. So you love that. All right. So now we're at pick 173. Do we go with DTR here? The 49ers have shown us that they're either bluffing and talking to him a ton for some reason. I don't know why you would bluff with a later round pick, though. So I feel like if he's sitting here, the 49ers are probably taking him. So let's go ahead and take DTR here. You look at the stats, over 3,000 yards, 27 touchdowns this past year, 10 interceptions. But he's just gotten better year after year. Good runner of the ball as well. 6'2", 203. Played a ton of football at UCLA and just got better year over year. We'll take him here. I know the 49ers have 3 quarterbacks on the roster. Technically, you have 2 at the moment with Brock Purdy hurt. Don't know when he's coming back. Some people are saying he said he may not be back at all in 2023, which I didn't take it that way, but people are spewing that narrative. So go get a guy, let him compete, see what he could do. And then we're back on the clock here. Who do we go with here, guys? We addressed edge, we addressed safety, we addressed tight end, and we addressed quarterback. Who do we go with here? You guys let me know who you're thinking. The 49ers shown a ton of interest in Ronnie Bell. Had him on a top 30 visit. They've met with him a couple times. 800 yards, 4 touchdowns this past year. He's a speed guy, 6 foot 191. I'm not the highest on him. Maybe if he's available with our next pick, we go there. But I am going back to the defensive side of the ball because this dude is a ball player. Dejuan Johnson, interior defensive lineman. And look at the stats from the interior. 8 sacks and 29 hurries from the interior. This dude has a crazy motor. He's explosive off the snap. He beats linemen in an instant. Look at the pass rush grade for an interior defender. And the run defense grade is good as well. 6'3", 275, got to bulk up, kind of that tweener style of guy. We're going to take a shot on him here, see if we could develop him into a key player. Back on the clock here in the 7th round. And let's see, Ronnie Bell is available. 49ers have shown a ton of interest in him. So we'll go ahead and take him because, you kind of got to see what the 49ers are doing. But, sometimes I just like to take the players I like. All right, we're back on the clock here. And we are in the 7th round towards the end of the draft. And look who it is, Jake Witt, our guy we had on this channel for an interview. Make sure you check that out. 6'7", 265. I believe he was closer to 300 pounds when we had him on the channel and talked to him. Go watch that and let me know because I don't remember. But multiple ball of clay at tackle. He was a basketball player, and then he was a tight end. And then he just became a tackle last season. And this was his first full season playing tackle in college. So you get him behind Trent Williams, let him learn, and he might develop into your future starting left tackle because athletically, he's probably one of the most athletically gifted tackles in this draft class. Also, we got Caleb Murphy right here above him. Had him on our channel as well. NCAA all-time sack leader at all levels of college football in a season. So great player as well. We're taking Jake Witt here. We're back on the clock. And let's see, who do we go with here? Obviously, we could go with a kicker. 49ers have shown interest in Tavius Robinson. We could go kicker here. Jordan Howden, 49ers had this safety on a top 30 visit. Another guy we could go with here. But with this last pick, who do I want to go with? This is tough. Let's see if we could find a deep sleeper that I've been doing some work on in the pre-draft process. All right, we're going to go back to, no, we're not going to do it. We're not going to do it. We are not going to do it. I was about to draft a third tackle in this NFL draft, guys. We'll go with Xavier Valladay here from Arizona State. He's gotten a lot more, media talking about him lately. Probably going to be drafted a lot higher than this now, but 1,200 yards this year, 1,000 yards last year, almost 500 yards receiving between the past 2 years, 6 foot 200, good running back, not necessarily great in anything, but he is above average at a lot of things as a running back. My brother's really high on him. We'll take him with our last pick, get a running back, because the 49ers, they're going to go through running backs. You need a lot of them on the roster. All right, so let me zoom out for you guys. Jordan Battle, they give us a B- for that. They hate the Viliami Fehoko pick, but I'm telling you guys, the dude is a beast. Like, he's a guy you draft, and he's going to make an immediate impact in year one for you. I guarantee it. They love the Luke Schoonmaker pick. Give us an A. B- for Braden Daniels. And then as you guys could see the rest, we get a B-. But I feel like this is a really good draft. You know what I mean? You get a lot of players to fill a lot of needs. You're drafting, you're future-proofing the team. So, let me know what you guys think of this draft. I think it's pretty good. And yeah, if you guys are still watching now, I appreciate you, and I'll let you in on a little thing. We have a prospect interview dropping tonight after this video. It is Eric Hallett from Pitt. He's a free safety, was an All-American this past year, being slept on heavily, but going to be a good player in the league. Make sure you check that out, and make sure you subscribe to the channel because, we keep dropping good content. We appreciate you guys, and I'll see you next time.
Turn it back. Money.